Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Daryl here.
And I'm Josh, and today we have a very cool conversation. This article came from ScreenRant, and that is the Walking Dead Top 10 Fistfights Ranked.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't our rankings, but ScreenRant's rankings on the top 10 fistfights in the Walking Dead television series.
Yeah, so in the series, there have been some pretty cool fistfights. Some of them haven't been, very long, but some of them have been pretty iconic and memorable. So
Some of them I don't remember.
Some of them, yeah, maybe not. But we're going to get into this list of their rankings and give you guys our opinions on
Now, you might have to remind me, because, guys, I have a terrible memory. I really do. So, number 10, I don't remember it. Well, Michonne versus...
That was in season 7 where she was getting the crap beat out of her. She on the roof. She was getting choked out where she almost died.
Why 10?
Well, I mean, no,
I get it.
Yeah.
Michonne versus the Scavenger.
Yeah, Michonne versus the Scavenger. So 10 is least. We're going from least to best. So, yeah, I mean, it was an interesting fight. She was getting her butt kicked, but she did everything she could during that, when Jadis betrayed Rick and they started fighting and everything like that. So, yeah, it wasn't bad. It did make me scared for Michonne though.
Oh,
for real.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, because she was beat the hell up. So
we all knew the outcome though, right?
Yeah, we all knew that. So number 9, Rosita versus Dante. That was pretty good. It was quick, but it was good to see Rosita in some hand-to-hand combat. I think.
Yeah, you knew that Rosita was going to kick his ass, right?
She was practicing on that boxing bag.
She's just ruthless anyway. And Dante's just a turd.
She's gonna protect her child. She's gonna protect Sadiq and all that. She's gonna avenge. Yeah, so not too bad. Number 8, Rick versus Negan.
Don't agree with this one because, as I said to you before this video, they ran around a tree. I mean,
so should they have been number 10?
Yeah, I think so, man. They circled around a tree. If we're talking about that scene,
that's the one.
Did they have another fight scene before that? I don't think they did.
I don't think so.
It was really just Negan putting his thumb down.
Yeah, it was. That's the one that they were referencing was Negan and Rick around the tree. So I mean, it wasn't great. Yeah, he slit his throat, but the fight was not that.
It was not Rick falls back, right?
Yeah.
And then he pleads with Negan.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
I could have went with a little bit more. That was a little lackluster. I was very disappointed in that scene.
Yeah, that probably should have been number 10. So, number 7, Negan versus Simon.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that. Simon he wanted to take over. He was just like, I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'm going to fight your ass.
Simon was ruthless.
He was.
But
he also, he got his ass kicked.
Got his ass kicked, but he was also scared of Negan.
He was, which was strange. If we know how ruthless Simon is, but is Simon ruthless because he has everyone else around him who he tells, fire all your weapons and kill everybody? Does he really do the deeds himself? And so Negan being able to take him out, which that's how the story was going to go anyway, it just seemed like Simon was kind of off balance. He just didn't seem to. He got some good shots in there, but we knew it wasn't going to turn out that way. But it just seemed like they didn't make Simon a really big foe against Negan. Like Negan almost at the end just handled him easily. Quite honestly.
Yeah, Negan was built on this character that was big and stocky, right? So and it didn't really translate, I think, to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, no offense. Right. But I thought maybe he could have lifted a little bit more weights.
Get a little bulkier.
To bulk out in that character.
Right.
But when you seen that fight was going to go down, you're like, oh, Negan's going to handle this dude.
Yeah. Now the next one I did have to look up. This is Daryl versus Licari. This is actually during Season 5, Episode 7, when the group was searching for Beth, and Rick and group were taking the chick's officers to try to exchange them for Beth. And Daryl and this guy get into an awesome fight where there's these walkers in this area that have completely melted from fire, and they're rolling around on the ground, almost getting bit and stuff like that. It was a pretty cool fight. It wasn't bad, but I did have to look that one up to be like, who's Licari?
Gosh, I don't remember it. I mean, it was just one of those scenes
it was at the
Licari
hospital.
you don't really notice. So yeah.
It was at the hospital.
Yep.
It was It was just, it didn't last that long, but it was a pretty cool fight though. Glenn and Nicholas. After Nicholas lured Glenn out in the woods to kill him.
That was good. Yeah, that was good.
That was good. You know, Glenn didn't kill him. He understood that he was weak, but
Glenn should have killed him.
He should have killed him. You know, I mean, yeah, it was cool to have him. You know, the whole dumpster thing. The dumpster thing wasn't cool, but
dumpster thing was dumb.
I think they could have had
dumpster thing was dumb.
Yeah. I think they could have had Glenn kill him, and then the whole dumpster thing wouldn't have come about. But they wanted some shock and awe, you know, for Glenn, I guess. Yeah. So
the next one's actually my favorite. Not because so Rick versus the Governor.
Number 4.
Now, Rick got his ass handed to him. Literally got his ass handed to him.
Yes, he did.
Like, this dude almost died from this fight.
Yeah, dude.
I'm serious. He almost died from this fight.
You guys know because you've seen the show, but yeah, he almost died. He almost died.
Getting his ass beat.
If it wasn't for Michonne, he would have been dead.
Yeah. So, but it was a brutal
cool.
scene. Yeah, I'd have to rank that up there. I think it was probably better than a couple of the others, but yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, we're hoping we get part 2, potentially. The Daryl versus Beta fight. Yeah, that was cool. It was cool, you know. Both of them had their knives, and you know, Daryl was getting thrown through walls, and Beta was running through walls.
So.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, it really was. And at first, when we got thrown down that elevator shaft, I was like, yeah, he's not dead, dude. He's just lying there. He's like, he's just knocked out.
Yeah.
He's not dead. Yeah. They're not going to kill Beta like that.
No way.
No freaking
Not that early.
Not that early, yeah.
No.
So.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I like that one.
That was good.
And hopefully we get part 2.
Hopefully we get part 2. Yeah. All right, number 2.
Michonne versus the Governor.
Ooh. Now, spoilers for the comic books. Okay, we won't go into detail, but do you prefer the show fight or the comic book?
The comic book.
We won't go into details, but the comic book outweighs the show vastly.
In a couple
areas.
Yeah. So there was a lot. There was a lot more reason for Michonne to brutalize the Governor in the comic book because he literally brutalized her.
Yeah.
Rape. You know, a lot of stuff. But
but in the show, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
You know, stabbing the glass in his eye and
yeah, dude. Yeah.
It was a good fight. It was good. But what I hated at the end, of course, was Andrea showing up, putting a gun to her face, and Michonne and her having a standoff. It's like, oh, I hate AMC for doing that to Andrea.
They destroyed that character,
and we've said it a million times.
Yes,
and
we'll keep saying it. But I like that one, but nothing tops the number 1.
Hit it up, bro.
Rick versus Shane.
Rick versus Shane, man. Oh, that fight was just balls to the wall alpha males.
If I remember correctly, that was they went into like a bus yard or something like that.
Yeah, they were in an area.
And this was I believe it's been so long, guys, so I'm sorry, but this was one of the scenes where I think it became evident to Rick that Shane wanted to kill him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And it wasn't too long after that. That's when Shane lured him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that fight was good, man. I mean, they both just... I saw some of the behind the scenes of them, you know, doing the choreography for that. Really cool. Really awesome. That was a good fight. We miss Shane. You know, we did a video recently on, you know, we think he's the overall best villain and everything. And but that was a good fight.
Yeah, it was.
Bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I mean, 2 star-powered characters there, but I think that was number 1. If I had to recategorize any, I'd probably go with Rick versus Governor a little higher, just because of the brutal scene there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was hardcore brutal. Yeah, it was brutal.
Like,
yeah.
He was knocked out for multiple days.
Yeah, he was. And Carl was going crazy.
Eating pudding.
Eating pudding.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what you think of the list, guys. Do you think ScreenRant got this right? With some of these are correct, but I think we would have recategorized these a little bit. But really cool fist fights that we kind of, I wouldn't say forgotten about. We just, we just kind of don't think about some of these things to where they make them iconic or kind of more memorable and things like that. So let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button. Stay tuned for more of these from us on Daryl.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.